More and more children and young people are arriving in our classrooms with special needs and social, emotional and mental health problems. So it makes sense to be more aware and well prepared, firstly to ensure their learning needs are met, and secondly to avoid disrupting the learning of others as much as possible. There are several common types of learning disability that students may experience in mainstream schools. Here are some: dyslexia, dysgraphia, Dyscalculia, attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, auditory processing disorder, APD, visual processing disorder, VPD, and of course autism, ASD. This video is an overview about each disability and how it may impact learning. Dyslexia is a language-based learning disability that affects a student's ability to read, write and spell words accurately. People with dyslexia may struggle with decoding words, reading fluency and comprehension. Dysgraphia is a learning disability that affects a student's ability to write coherently and efficiently. People with dysgraphia may struggle with handwriting, spelling and organising their thoughts on paper. Dyscalculia is a learning disability that affects a student's ability to understand and work with numbers. People with dyscalculia may struggle with basic arithmetic, maths concepts, and understanding mathematical symbols. Attention deficit hyperactivity disorder is a neurological condition that affects a student's ability to concentrate and control their impulses. People with ADHD may struggle with staying focused, completing tasks and managing their time. Auditory processing disorder is a learning disability that affects a student's ability to process and make sense of sounds they hear. People with APD may struggle with following directions, understanding spoken language and distinguishing between similar sounds. Visual processing disorder is a learning disability that affects a student's ability to interpret and make sense of visual information. People with VPD may struggle with recognising letters, shapes and patterns and may have difficulty with visual memory and visual spatial skills. Autism, or autism spectrum disorder, is a lifelong neurodevelopmental disorder characterized by difficulties in social interaction, communication, and restricted and repetitive patterns of behavior, interests, or activities. It is a condition that affects individuals differently and to varying degrees of severity. Many people with ASD do well academically, in the workforce, and in IQ tests. It's important to note that all learning disabilities can vary in severity and can affect students in different ways. It's also possible for students to have more than one type of learning disability. There's a video about each of these suggesting ways that teachers can effectively ensure that these students are included and involved in their lesson. The next video provides some ideas that can mitigate the impact of dyslexia and help dyslexic students to succeed in your lesson.
Thanks for watching. Please feel free to contact us if you need help with any topic or have any feedback. We can also support inset and projects related to any of the topics discussed in the videos. We look forward to seeing you on the next video.